And welcome back to the channel, folks. I'm your host, the Iron Wolf, and this is Star Trek Online. We're just going to be hanging out at Starbase today. If you want to come see us, we're at Earth Space Dock 13. Apparently, going to have 35 people at a space dock, so we're going to fill this place up with our people today. So I will be joined shortly by Sodar, who's standing right there. And as soon as he gets his stream up and running, he'll be in here too. And yeah, so we're just hanging out at the space dock, chilling, talking to people. Probably jump out and so people can show us some ships and stuff later. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Hey, Alice, how you doing today? Glad you can make it. I'm not sure how well this is going to go, but we're going to give it a shot for a little while and see. I think Michael will probably show up. Excuse me while I chew on my sandwich here. I had to grab me a sandwich right before I got on stream, so. All right. This is probably going to be, yeah. You're doing good. That's good. I'm glad. Yeah, this is something different today. We're in Star Trek Online, but we're not actually playing Star Trek Online. We're kind of hanging out chatting. So, yeah, I think I should have changed it from gaming to chatting or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Still waiting on Sodar to get his stream up. We just kind of jumped in. There he is. All right.
Just getting everything all set up and going. Oh, right.
Yep.
This is Sordar, and we are with the Ravenscroft, and we are going straight into STO. So let's have some fun. Let's chat and just have a blast.
Yeah, we're chatting and hanging out. Come
Hi,
visit
Alice.
us at
How you doing today, hon?
Earth Dock, Space Dock 13.
Lucky 13.
Lucky 13. We'll see how this is going to go. Come, let's have some fun, party, just chat, hang out. We'll probably go look at some ships here in a little bit or something. And we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, Alice, I've had this game for a very long time. I've played it off and on over the years. It was one of those games that, you log in, you run your dailies, you do a couple things, and, go do a mission or so. Because, yeah. I have other characters, but this is on my Steam account. So I had very limited. I have a level 60 character somewhere on some server somewhere at some point, I think. But yeah. So I hope everybody's having a good day.
See, I thought I was. Yeah, I am an IWC. Yeah, we're both IWC. Yep.
Yeah, we do have a fleet. And we're open to take on newcomers. If you want to come join the IWC fleet, by all means, come in. We'll get you in. Yeah, we don't really do much with it right now, but it's there.
So yeah, I'm doing very good today, Alice. I'm glad to see that you're here. How you doing today, hon?
This is probably going to be the weirdest stream I've ever done. As my Vulcan character stands here very much, yeah. So, yep. Alrighty. I thought Michael would show up. He's the one been begging me almost to do this. Michael, where are you? Nowhere to be found. Of course. But that's okay. Well, I hope everybody is having a good day today on this beautiful Thursday. The weather outside is actually looking nice. It's starting to warm up. Spring isn't quite in the air.
Oh, spring's definitely in the air here. Because it's warming up and getting very, very wet. All it's doing is raining. Spring rains.
Spring rains. Well, I know the mold is in blossom right now because I've been having a problem with my allergies going off.
Well, it's still too cold for that, but I expect that to be very soon.
Oh, well, we've had a nice warm couple of days here, so it's, yeah. The currently outside temperature is Let's hit 56 degrees. It's almost 60 degrees out. It's freezing there. Ooh.
Oh, we're still in the 40s.
We're up to we got up to 62 yesterday.
Oh, lucky you. So you're getting that near coastal weather.
Mm-hmm.
I get the lake effect weather.
Yeah. Well, we do have a lot of rivers here. I mean, Philly is a port, and I'm literally 5 blocks from a river, so. Can't remember what the name of the river is now, but we're right by a river. Hey, Scoob, how you doing, man? We are just hanging out here, chilling at Starbase 13. Oh, who's this? Got someone here. Hell yeah. Okay. Got someone here dancing? I'm not sure how you do that. And I think it's in the chat, isn't it? Yay. Nah, that didn't work. I have no idea how to do the emotes. Hey, how you? Oh yeah, okay, you're the one dancing. Well, happy to see you here. Around 35 there. Whew, that's still chilly. Yeah, it is.
See, Wolf, you got to get into it. Come on now.
I don't remember. How do you even do that? I don't remember how you do the emojis.
Okay, you see where you have the text line?
Yeah.
At the right side of the text line, there's a little cogwheel.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Click on that. Then you have emotes.
Emotes.
I don't know how I remember that. I have not played this game. I have to admit I haven't played this game in probably
channel.
8 years.
I have no idea. But cogwheel. There it is. There. Okay. Yeah. Emojis. There we go. And dance, which is right. There we go. There we go. Shaking my groove thing. We could only play music nowadays, making an actual party, but we get hit with a copyright strike probably. So. Let's see what other emojis I've got here. I don't have a whole lot of these, so yeah, dancing, running man. Here we go, running man, do the running man. Oh, she ran into me, stopped me from dancing. Good snake. Oh, so. We're in STO. We're hanging out. Hopefully, we're going to get a bunch of people. 35 people are allowed on a station. I would like to see us fill the station with people. That would be fun. But yeah, this whole thing was kind of Michael's idea. The monster. Yeah, there you go. Do the monster. Do the monster. Yes, emojis. The monster. I can do the robot. The robot. Party at the Starbase. Party at the Starbase. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, fireworks. There we go. There we go. I don't think I have any of that stuff, so I really haven't spent as much time on the characters as I would normally. I come in, I do the missions, and I go, and yeah, pretty much that's what I've been doing. Side step. Ow. That looks painful. little shocking there. But now's the time, since I have plenty of time to look at chat and answer chat. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I may answer, not guaranteeing anything.
Hey, Wolf.
Yes.
In your chat, you might want to click chat and turn off the different chats, like Armada, local, tells, and things like that.
Oh, okay.
Just so, things can't be said.
I'm not sure where those things are at. Chat.
Where it glows, where the word chat is glowing, right click on it.
Yeah.
And then there's in midway on the right hand column, there's a bunch of check boxes.
Oh yeah, Armada,
Fleet. I guess you don't need Fleet. No, Fleet. We leave Fleet alone because that's us.
That's us.
But what was it?
Yeah, turn off Armada.
Tells zone.
The combat's turned off.
Local tell and zone.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I just thought that would keep us out of trouble.
Yeah, that might help. That might help keep us out of trouble. I don't know if it'll keep us out of trouble, but
yeah.
Actually, no, Scoob. I have not solved my problem. I've done some updates on the software. It seems to be running okay now, but it's just certain games give me issues, and I don't know why. It's something has to do with my AMD system, I think, and whatever language these games are being run in. I think I'm pretty sure that's what the problem is. So yeah. Oh, I should turn up the lights in here so the green screen actually works. So. There we go. There we go. Lights are up. There we go. Now you can see me. Not that you want to.
Oh gosh, no. We don't ever want to see you.
Yeah. Boom, boom, ba-doo.
That's just something you force us to do when we watch you.
Yep. Make people look at my ugly face. I'm such a horrible person.
That's just streamer vanity.
That was a big debate when I first started doing this. Would I put a camera on or not? Excuse me. Eating my lunch. But I decided, the statistics say that channels with faces on them tend to do better. So I figured, what the hell, I'll give it a shot.
I just like my privacy.
I understand that.
Well, unfortunately, I do suffer from paranoia. And
I got you. Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah. I mean, it's to each his own. I mean, there are people that put their face out there. I mean, I've been on television before, so it's not like my face hasn't been publicized before. I know I wasn't walking out of the jail going, no, it's not me, it's not me. Actually, I've been on television total about 5 times in my life for different reasons. I think the first time I was on television, I was about 10 years old. I remember doing a local news report was being done, and got my face on television then.
I had something similar.
And I've been, so I don't have a problem being out there.
I was the jackass kid riding an elephant when the news took the picture, took the shot of the circus.
Yeah, I was living in Florida at the time on the St. Johns River. I was actually living on the Swanee River at the time. My parents were caretakers of a public park at the time. And the spring flood came in, and they had to, move the house out. We lived in the trailers. They had to come hook onto the trailer, haul it up out of there because the river floods every year. And it was right after the flood had receded, and we were putting the trailer back in, and the news crew came in to see, to inspect the damages and make a report, kind of one of those slow news weeks. So let's go do something humanitarian, probably, I guess.
Correct. Now, I was making a joke about the elephant. I wasn't actually an elephant. I was on a horse, but yeah.
Ah.
My cousin was a barrel racer for the radio.
Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, that's cool armor. That is cool armor.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah. Well, that's from Discovery. That's the time traveling armor. That's what she used to travel through time. I love that armor. That was just, yeah. With the Red Angel, I think they called her when she was wearing that.
I haven't kept up with Discovery, to be honest. That's one of the series that I didn't.
It was one of those series that I watched the first season, and I was very disappointed. Did not like what they did with the Klingons. Didn't like a lot of the way the whole thing was going, the whole mycelial network, transporting, flying through space, way they did it. Wasn't too keen on.
I watched the first, 1 or 2 episodes, and it just...
Mm-hmm.
It didn't capture me.
Yep. And then season 2 came out, and I didn't watch season 2. Season 3 came out, and I caught some episodes. I caught a little bit of season 3, and I decided, I'll give it a retry, and actually ended up loving the series in the end. Yeah, actually, Strange New Worlds is what brought me back. Is what did it. Yeah, when they introduced Strange New Worlds, that whole concept, and we got that whole part of it, that did make a big change. And then they were basically find out that that whole is a different universe. It's not it's not the primary universe of our original Kirk. We don't even the new movies aren't part of it. Even Star Trek has a multiverse. So
the multiverse is the answer to everything.
Yeah, the multiverse is the answer to everything. I mean, and some people think it's it's a cheap writing ploy, so you can do whatever you want. But I don't know. I mean, Chinese philosopher once said that if you can dream it, it exists. Every story that's ever been written, there's a universe about. Can't dance now. You don't know why. What? Let's see if my emojis are working. Do the robot. Yep, dance is still working on mine. Okay, but yeah, So I actually started liking it. Picard, I have mixed feelings about. I am looking forward to the new episodes of Strange New World. I'm looking for. I like Star Trek. I do. I'm weird because I like Star Trek and I like Star Wars.
Same here.
Yes. Yeah. Picard season 3 was actually good. Though I be honest, I was happy and upset to see Whoopi on that show. I was happy to see her back being Guinan. I wasn't happy about other reasons she was there, so yeah, let's just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm weird because I like Star Wars and I like Star Trek, and people are like, well, Star Wars is better than Star Trek. Star Trek better than Star Wars. They all both are what they are. I mean, I'm a Babylon 5 fan. I love Babylon 5. I love Space 1999. I love Battlestar Galactica. I love Space Above and Beyond.
Just a good old-fashioned sci-fi
all
nerd.
of that. I'm a sci-fi nerd, exactly. If it's about space, I love it generally.
Right. I'll be back in just a half second. My dog is just telling me she's got to go back outside.
Okay.
I took her out, but she decided that it once wasn't good enough.
Meet Iron Man. IronWulf, what? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And Babylon 5 is another one. They're talking about rebooting. And I'm like, I don't know if I want a reboot of it. I mean, because I'm actually watching the classics, the first, the original series now, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't think you'd have to retell a story. Give us a new chapter. I mean, give us Babylon 10. It's been 20 years, 30 years down the road. They built a new Babylon station, and we're doing it again. You know, it's like Stargate. Stargate. Love Stargate. All 10 seasons of it, even though, like, most times I think that they went a little, they probably shouldn't have gone about season 7 or 8. They could have stopped and that would have been fine. But they had, Atlantis to deal with. Yes, it would be nice to see Babylon 5 redone in 4K. But the actors that did that show were phenomenal. They're absolutely phenomenal. I mean, we don't have most of them are passed away now. Um, I don't know. I guess I'm old fashioned in that sense. There are some things I don't see a sense to rehash over and over again. You know, uh, make a new story. Give us something new. Same universe, just give us a different story. Oh yeah, first time I saw the Shadow War. The first time I saw a shadow ship come out of the darkness, and when it kind of wobbles and phases into existence, sent shivers down my spine. Shivers. Probably one of the most terrifying scenes that I ever saw was the sound of that ship. That sound and that ship, just yeah. Oh yeah, I could imagine now in 4K with Dolby surround sound and all of that. Yeah, I could. Yeah, that would be nice. That actually might get me back into a theater because I haven't been in a theater probably since uh, Iron Man 3. Yep, I haven't put my butt in the theater since Iron Man 3. I wait for them to come out on wait for them to come out on video or television or on cable, and I watch them at my house. Um, I do miss the theaters, but I mean, I'm not paying $9 for a Coke. $9 for a Coke. Coke there will buy me, 6 2 liters I can drink at my house. Yeah, I've got. Oh God, the videos I've got boxes of DVDs. Hell, I still have VHS tapes. I'm sure I got a VHS tape of one of the shows around here somewhere. Mm. It's not just their phones I have a problem. I just can't deal with people. I just find people to be extremely rude and self-centered, and you know they all think that they're entitled to something that they're not generally. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, with the sit, I don't have a massive TV. I've got a 32-inch TV. But it's got good sound. I mean, and if I really want to, I'll go to my friend's house. She's got a 52-inch. You know, it's a home theater. Don't need to go anywhere else. Hey, Spanch, how you doing? Yeah, we're just doing a chat stream. Hey, if you want to come jump in the Discord, man, you're welcome to come out, hang out with, and just hang out and chat. We're talking sci-fi basically. So we haven't quite got to. We were actually fixing to start talking about Red Dwarf, so you may want to come join us because I know you have feelings about that. So, but we're basically talking, sci-fi in general. So I watch way too much TV, Alice. I do. I am a TV junkie. If it isn't the TV, it's YouTube or something. I watch. I do. I watch way too much television. You know. But when you're old and broken and you can't do a whole lot else, what do? You watch television. That's what you do. You do. You just watch it. Let's see here. Where are we at? Did I have an agenda? Did I mark anything down? Just doing some diving weekend at tour. I hear you. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was doing some diving earlier. Probably when we finish this up, I will come do some diving. So, but yeah, we're just kind of chilling, hanging out. It was Michael wanted this. I know he's been bugging you about it, man. He's been trying to get you to come to do this. Let's just do a chill stream. Where is he? Michael, where are you? I'm looking. I don't see you in chat. All right, Alice, go get you some coffee, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Oh, let me go ahead. Go ahead, clear that. And let's see. Another mission. I guess. See, do I got any missions I can run while I'm just saying it right around here, hanging out? Yeah, send those guys off to do that. No sense for them not to be doing something while I'm basically goofing off with people. Oh. Yeah. You doing SnowRunner? I love that. It's another game that is just. That's another one of those games you just. I might do SnowRunner this weekend. I'm probably going to do something on Saturday instead of Sunday this week. Not sure what. Who knows? Maybe we'll do some SnowRunner. I don't know. I need to get back to doing some 7 days. I want to do Darkness Falls, but they keep every time you turn around and go to do it, there's an update. You got to reboot, restart your whole system again, everything, which is a pain. I think, did I just lose my internet connection? No, okay, just a hiccup. All right. Let's see, what else? Any other questions? Yeah. Nice chilling stream. Goofing the SnowRunner. Yep. Yeah, Phoenix has been doing SnowRunner. He was down there, or he was in my Discord earlier. He'd been playing SnowRunner for like 6 hours at the time. So, Sodar's out walking his dog, which just means he's having it. Well, if you could see his cave, if he had a camera, he'd be doing a chair stream. Get right up in his grill. Get right up in his grill. Gonna stand. Whoa. Well, get behind him here. And let's see. Dance. Emoji. 2-leg kick.
Sorry about that, everyone, but the puppers definitely needed that time.
You're being molested right now. Well, you actually, yeah.
Of course I'm being molested because I'm by myself. Can't defend myself.
Uh-huh. We'll get demonetized for this shit. So, what upcoming sci-fi TV or movie series are you guys looking forward to? I am looking at interesting what they're going to do with Marvel and Doctor Doom, with Robert Downey Jr. being Doctor Doom. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about that. You know, not sure how. I know he's a variant. We know he's a variant. Of course, we know we're going to see him in Fantastic Four and all of that stuff. Yeah, Stranger Things. I keep watching the commercials. I'm like, don't make me pay for turn that streaming service back on. That's what they're going to do.
Oh, of course, that's what they're trying to do.
Well, and that's what always happens is, I'm like, I watch a show and the streaming service will, I'll finish watching it and then I'm like, watching it and then I'm like, you think they should have cast someone new for Doom? Honestly, I feel the same way, but I also understand why they did that. Because, Robert kind of kicked off the Marvel Universe, and it kind of died when he died in the Marvel Universe. The last set of movies have not been that good. Hate to say it.
No, they haven't.
Well, yeah, and he even said he had his time. Would you want me to come back? He asked him, on the thing. You know, he had his run. I mean, there were plenty of people out there that could do Doom and do a great job of Doom, as long as it's not the one from the Silver Surfer Fantastic Four series they did, because that was probably the worst Doom ever. Because he didn't want a mask on. He was so vain about his face. Event Horizon. Event Horizon, that was a scary ass movie. That movie was. I don't like horror movies. Okay, I'm not a horror movie fan. I'm not a big, I don't really care for the gore, the shit, and the jump scare factors, all of that. For one, I don't really find them terrifying. But Event Horizon was a sci-fi horror flick that, was.
See, because it didn't do all that. It was actually scary for all the scary reasons.
I like horror movies that are suspenseful because you don't have to see the evil, the darkness, what's coming, to know that it's coming.
Yeah, scary for all the scary reasons.
Yeah. I love a good, one of those suspenseful ones where you may watch the entire movie and you never actually see what's going to get you. You know it's there.
That's referred to as a Hitchcockian masterpiece.
I know. Yeah, that's what they call it. But the thing that is I don't like much of what Hitchcock did.
Oh, I loved his. I loved his stuff, man. Oh, it creeped me the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean,
dude, you know how long I was scared of birds? Do you know how long birds scared the fuck out of me?
Well, I mean, anything like that in large numbers. Hell, bunnies in large numbers can be terrifying.
Oh, dude, he made birds just.
And
I'm from Texas, man. We used to get just flocks of these blackbirds.
Dude, I lived 30 years in Louisiana. I mean, I've seen flocks of seagulls that are numbered in the hundreds.
Oh, dude. Oh, the seagulls. Oh, I'm getting creeped out right now, man. I'm just thinking about it.
Now, the movies with bugs. Bug movies get me. I can't watch bug movies.
Oh, do you remember the movie that Hitchcock did with the worms?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, see, those kind of movies, and I don't care for gore movies just for the sake of gore. Now, I have no problem with gore in a movie if it makes sense, but just for the sake of, let's just give them more gore. Now, give me a story. Give me something.
The worst part about Hitchcock movies is they were things that, were semi-plausible, too.
Yeah.
That was the other thing, is he only did things that were, semi-plausible. They weren't these totally out of this world type of, this meteor was coming and dropping, stardust.
Yeah, no.
Night of the Living Dead. No, he didn't do any of that stuff.
Yep. Well, that's like the movies like the ant movies, where the ants became intelligent, they little bitty ants, but they were terrifying, Yeah. I mean,
the worms were coming out of the ground because of an electric line coming down. I loved it.
Yeah, like the Saw movies. I don't care about the Saw movies.
No, those are that's gore for gore.
Gore for the sake of gore. You know that no matter what happens, whatever these people do, it's going to end badly.
Yeah. It's going to happen.
It's like going to watch the Titanic and expecting the boat to make it to port.
Yeah.
Everybody got upset. The boat sinks. It's the Titanic. The boat sinks. Everybody dies.
Everybody knows what happens.
Yeah. It's a Saw movie. What happened? Well, they all die. Yes, maybe one person gets away, but they're mangled. Yeah.
I mean, you went to the
Yes,
movie
there was
knowing.
room on that door for Jack. Absolutely.
Yeah, she was a selfish bitch.
Yeah. Now, see the whole criminal psychology stuff, forensic science. I love that stuff. I I had to stop watching Criminal Minds for a while because I was starting to understand the criminals more than I was the people trying to chase them down. And I'm like,
See, I didn't like Criminal Minds because it was like, first off, a lot of those shows, you're like, okay, that science doesn't exist. That science doesn't exist. That science is complete bullshit. That science is. I sit there and go, I don't like, and this is, I don't like a lot of these criminal shows because they actually teach the public about unbelievable science. So
well,
when you go up
yeah,
as a juror, you expect this science that doesn't actually, this forensic science that doesn't actually exist, to be presented to you as evidence, and you're like, well, it's a murder case. I should have this type of evidence. Why do I not have this type of evidence?
well,
And it's
and
like,
sort of, it's not that these sciences don't actually exist. It's just that they're so cost prohibitive that your average police force doesn't have access to it.
you can't zoom a fucking CCTV.
No, yeah, it's like zoom in, enhance. Doesn't happen.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I mean, I understand what you're talking about. There are stuff that is so much on the fringe of what's possible, and things that, yeah, most CC cameras don't have the resolution. Modern day CC cameras, but most places don't have
but
that.
they're already at that resolution. Is my
Yeah,
point? You can't
yeah.
enhance what's already enhanced. It's already there.
Well, the whole idea is supposed to be that the computer algorithm fills in the blanks. You
But
know,
then you're falsifying data.
exactly, exactly.
The minute you enhance it, you just falsify data.
Yeah, but and it's it's a level of stuff that people just
I mean, that's what people don't. It's like
yeah,
you're tampering with evidence if you enhance it.
yeah.
You
Well, that's like, I mean, people want to see all kinds of stuff. I mean, yeah,
That's the new thing. Think about AI. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, and that's the thing is AI can make anything possible. I mean, you see it every day. You go on Facebook, and it's like 90% of the content on there is created by AI. Hell, on YouTube, probably at this point, I would say 6 to 8% of the content on YouTube is generated by AI.
Oh,
Not just the video, the audio. I was watching a thing the other day, and it was, me and the wife were chilling out. We had some music on. I had it on YouTube, and I looked down and like, oh yeah, the music is AI, the art is AI. I had to turn it off.
What
I'm sorry.
irritates me is I like these narrated stories that are read by narrators who read these Reddit stories from like HFY stories. The
Mm-hmm.
human fuck hell yeah and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Um, they're really cool sci-fi stories that put humanity first. Give us
Uh
some.
huh.
They can be dystopian or whatever, but they always end with usually with humanity being on top. It's like, oh yeah, give a little pride in our race in our
Mm-hmm.
existence for once. We always put ourselves at the bottom of everything. It's nice to have some stories that put us up for once.
It'd be nice, yeah. It isn't
So
really, but
I've been
realistic,
listening to
but.
these, right? And they're really fun stories.
Mm-hmm.
Except now most of the narrators are
Or
AI.
AI. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I was watching a video the other day about something, and I realized about 10 seconds in that the voiceover was an AI. Somebody clipped this whole thing together. They did a script up probably in Chat GP, throw it in an AI, and they produced it and they got the content. And I found myself sitting there listening to this going, wow, this takes away from what I'm doing.
And I was thinking,
I
if
want
they can
I
read
want I want AI to take out my trash and do my dishes so that I can do more creative things, not do the creative things so that I can go do the dishes.
think about it though. If they can read a book with
Hmm?
inflection, this is the
Yes.
key. They're not just reading text.
No.
They're reading text with inflection and emotional
Well,
with
yeah.
emotional cue behind it.
Yes. They've been trained to do this.
So now, don't get me wrong. You can tell it's AI because sometimes you can just there's wrongness in it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of times the vocabulary they use, the way they put words together, is not the way people talk normally.
Yeah,
A
there's just
lot of
something
times
off.
the rhythm is off, the inflection sometimes is not right there, and their grammar is always perfect. They don't
Too
use
perfect.
too perfect. Exactly. They don't mess up when they're talking. They don't hesitate. You don't hear a stutter. Sometimes it's not like they were stopping and thinking about what they're going to say, like I'm doing right now, trying to figure out what I want to say next. So, but yeah, I mean, AI is going to be out there. You want to talk about AI? I mean, look at the humanoid robot situation. With the Gen 3, Tesla bot fixing it is out is being produced is out now. By the time we get to the Gen 5 version of that, it'll be under 10 grand. You know, AI is taking over. You know, we're gonna at some point people are gonna become obsolete. We're not gonna be needed. That's an interesting subject, isn't it? Hey, Andres, how you doing? Well, we're doing all right, man. We're kind of chilling, hanging out. Just, we're hanging out in the STO and having a conversation. It's kind of weird, you know. Uh, but yeah, it can get kind of deep. I don't want to get too deep. Back to fun stuff. Tell you a show I'd love to see them do. Space Above and Beyond. That was a show I truly enjoyed. Uh, have you done your daily free ship? Daily free ship? No. What is it? There's a daily free ship? I haven't logged on this in a while. I was really heavy into it for a while, and then I started making content, and I kind of got away from doing this because it's like there for a while I was very much about if it isn't making content, then I'm not kind of doing it, and I forgot why I played games in the first place, to have fun and get away from the real world. Uh, I'm trying to get back to that. The daily ship of event. Get free. After where's that under missions? Where's that would be? That's. I'll probably do that later. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'm not gonna do that right now. It is the danger making fun job. Okay. I'll have to look at that. Okay. That one ended. Tier 6 ship. Ooh. I don't think I have any tier 6 ships right now. I know I don't have any tier 6 ships. I haven't played that much lately. Okay. Hell yeah, I'll have to try. I'll do that later then. I'm gonna do that during the stream because we're not playing the game for say. We're just kind of hanging out, chatting, and hanging out with folks, seeing how things are going, checking on everybody's day, make sure everyone is hopefully having a good day. Hopefully. You do it as your morning exercise. I understand that. That's what it was for me. Is I would go in. I used to do a lot of times. Is I would get my coffee in the morning, sit down with STO, boot it up, go run my dailies, and read my email. But I don't really read my email as much as I used to, which is something I need to get back to doing. But
I'm horrible. I never read emails.
oh, yeah. Email is always one of those things.
But I'm one of those people that I don't like mail. I just don't like mail. I'm weird. I like direct personal
Mm-hmm.
either make a phone call, I like to talk to who I'm talking to.
What is my all-time favorite online game? All-time favorite online game. Honestly, I'd have to say right now currently it's Helldivers 2. But my all-time, actually, it's a little game that probably nobody's ever heard of called Dark Space. It still exists. There's probably like 5 people still playing on it. And it was a space game. There were 3 factions. They had, two human factions and an alien faction. And basically you flew around in space and you could conquer planets and colonize and all of that. It was probably my favorite game for the longest time. And probably still one of my favorite games. Currently, though, it's Helldiver 2. I like the way I like a lot of it. It's just action packed. It's the fact that the missions keep changing, the universe is evolving, and you feel like SWG. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
I guess my favorite online game is EverQuest.
EverQuest? I never got into EverQuest.
I think back in the day, because you gotta understand, I got into EverQuest back. My sister was dating a guy who got into the beta,
Mm-hmm.
and so he got me in on his account in the beta. So I got in during 99.
Right.
So I had one of the few characters during 99.
Yeah. See, and at that point in my life, I wasn't doing a lot of video games because I was working for a security company. So I didn't watch a lot of TV, did a whole lot on the internet. I was basically flying around the country doing security work. I have an interesting past. Someday we'll get into that. Not right now.
Yes, and then I started my full character was in 2002, and I had that character ever since. That character actually is still actively being played by a friend of mine.
I really wish. There's a couple of games out there I really wish they'd get their shit together. I'm looking forward to some of the stuff that's coming out. Star Citizen is one that I'm thoroughly enjoying. When the servers are working, and right now they're kind of crap. It's really going to get interesting when they finally get the building aspect in, and we're actually build bases and stuff. That's really when I'll get more into it. I kind of got into the survival game stuff lately, and so I'm doing a few things with that. Actually, currently working on a Rust server that I have, and it's gonna be interesting because most people rush PvP, toxic environment, all that. I'm building a not PvE, but a role playing server with survival aspects, and my plan is to make it hard enough to play on that PvP, and you can do it if you want, but surviving is hard enough sometimes. So we'll see how it goes.
I didn't say my current favorite game right now. I hate to admit is Minecraft.
You've been Minecrafting the heck a lot. Yeah. Yeah. There were two. Yeah. I played Minecraft. I was heavily into Minecraft. I actually had two. I had Minecraft before Microsoft bought it. Then I had to repurchase it after Microsoft bought it. And then something happened and Microsoft goes, "Oh, you don't own a copy." And I'm like, "Fine, I'm not buying another one. I paid for it twice. I'm not buying a third copy. Not happening." Yeah. Star Citizen is one of those ones I really hope they get their stuff together. A lot of good things coming down that road. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty. Let's see where we at here. We're currently at 52 minutes into the stream. Got a few people in chat, hanging out at Starbase. So, all right. Well, I think, folks, we're going to wrap up the stream here. Thank everybody for being here, coming along. It was a good conversation. We may do this again. We may not do this on STO. We may do it somewhere else. So we'll see how it goes. But next Thursday, we'll be back with something. I have Chaos Crew tomorrow. I will be streaming on Saturday this week and not on Sunday because scheduling things. And then, of course, I'll be back on Monday with the Chaos Crew and back Tuesday for Helldivers again. So until next time, folks, thank you for being here. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really enjoy the content, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit that notification bell, and we will see you down the road. Until next time, folks, have a good night.
I will be back tomorrow with 7 Days to Die and doing that solo. So take care, have fun, hit that like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Catch y'all. See you later. We're out of here. Bye-bye. All right.